What to do in Fort Worth, Texas. Although it is often overlooked in favor of its sister city Dallas, the lively yet laid-back Fort Worth certainly warrants a visit for all its tourist attractions. While many of these relate to its cowboy history, culture and heritage, other things to do in Fort Worth include visiting some of its many excellent art museums and gorgeous gardens. 10. Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth. Boasting a colossal collection of some 3,000 contemporary and modern artworks is the marvelous Modern Art Museum of Fort Worth. Set in the city's cultural district, it showcases lots of striking paintings, photos and sculptures, with its focus being on the post-World War II era. First opened back in 1892, the museum now occupies a breathtakingly beautiful building that appropriately exhibits some amazing modern architecture. 9. Bureau of Engraving and Printing. One of only 2 such sites in the whole of the States, it is at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing that much of the nation's money is printed. Nestled on the northern outskirts of the city, the heavily guarded facility has some terrific tours for you to take that offer up an interesting insight into the history, design and production of America's paper currency. 8. Eamon Carter Museum of American Art. Yet another of the cultural district's many magnificent museums is the awe-inspiring Eamon Carter Museum of American Art. Home to a simply staggering collection of some 150,000 or so artworks, its extensive galleries include everything from drawings and sculptures to paintings, photographs and prints. Named after the successful Texan oilman and art collector Eamon Carter, it was established in 1961 and originally focused on portrayals of the Old West in American artworks. 7. Fort Worth Zoo. Situated just 10 minutes drive to the southwest of the city center is one of its top tourist attractions, the fantastic Fort Worth Zoo. A very fun and family-friendly place to visit, it boasts an incredible array of native and exotic animals with its massive menagerie now numbering over 7,000 in total. Regularly ranked among the best zoos in the nation, its expansive exhibits are home to everything from lions and tigers to bears, gorillas and orangutans. 6. Texas Motor Speedway. If you're after an exhilarating experience when in Fort Worth, then you can't beat going to watch a race at the Texas Motor Speedway. Over the course of the year, the state-of-the-art speedway hosts lots of exciting events, with the NASCAR Cup Series and Indy Car Series being the biggest and best of them all. Opened in 1996, the remarkable racecourse has a closed-circuit quad-oval layout with its sheer and banked turns only adding to the excitement. Besides all its roaring races and numerous NASCAR competitions, the Speedway also hosts the occasional monster truck show or motocross race on its dirt track facility. 5. Kimbell Art Museum. One of the most popular places to visit in Fort Worth among both locals and tourists alike is the exquisite Kimbell Art Museum. Also located in the city's cultural district, its small yet impressive collection of artworks is a treat to peruse, with even the museum's modern building being a critically acclaimed architectural marvel. Named after the Fort Worth businessman and art collector K. Kimbell, its captivating collection includes astonishing artworks by everyone from Matisse and Michelangelo to El Greco, Rembrandt and Van Gogh. 4. Fort Worth Botanic Garden. Set just to the south of the Kimbell Art Museum is the popular, pleasant and picturesque Fort Worth Botanic Garden. A very scenic and serene space, it is home to more than 2,500 types of flowers, plants and shrubs. It has over 20 kinds of gorgeous gardens for you to amble about peacefully. The first botanical gardens to be opened in the whole of Texas, it remarkably dates all the way back to 1934, with its charming confines now sprawling over a huge part of the cultural district. 3. Sundance Square. A lovely, lively yet laid-back place to visit and explore, the sprawling Sundance Square encompasses 36 blocks right in the city center. As well as boasting lots of beautiful old buildings and attractive architecture, its historic streets are lined with fun things for you to see and do, with everything from shopping and dining to entertainment and nightlife being on offer. 2. Fort Worth Stockyards. As it is home to all things cowboy, from big brass belt buckles and barbecue to country music and cattle drives, no visit to Fort Worth can be complete without stopping by the Stockyards National Historic District. Once a major livestock market, it is now a top tourist attraction, with cowboy-themed shops and restaurants to be found alongside marvelous museums and interesting historic sites. 1. Fort Worth Water Gardens. Despite their close proximity to the center of town, the fabulous Fort Worth Water Gardens feel a million miles away from its bustling downtown. Often described as a cooling oasis in the concrete jungle, it has 3 pretty and peaceful pools for you to visit, with its wonderful water features lying amidst a gorgeous green park. Opened way back in 1974, The water gardens are the perfect place for locals and tourists alike to rest, relax, reflect and refresh themselves. While the meditation pool and its cypress trees invoke calm and quiet, the aerating pool is set in a scenic and serene spot beneath some shady oak trees.